Does that mean he wants to fight?
I'm afraid so.
This is weird. Aren't ARC villains usually plotting some dirty conspiracy?
Well, in my opinion, I sensed a strong conviction and a desire for dominance in him. That's why he'll give it his...
Yeah, you're right. We've even...
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked. This is about now that we've taken up the mantle, we can't afford...
However, the same applies to the Order. A desire to dream. To slumber and they've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create an eon.
What do you mean?
I believe, Firefly, it...
Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable because one of the lines said...
3 times?
The first time was a painful death when I was stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy. So now I've understood the meaning of my second death. And I am prepared to face it. Only by achieving victory in this battle can we secure a future for Penacony.
The most terrible...
The true death. Where everyone...
We must do everything we can to prevent that.
Have you made up your...
Yes.
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express.
Yeah. Farewell. I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. May we meet again in reality.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history. That's your next stop.
Land of the dreams.
I hope you've...
You mean?
Silverwolf told me about it.
Well, I want to live. People die. We have...
Do you exist,
Are you not the same, Blade? If I were to die now, I would only, though its definition escapes me, isn't this the answer? The tombstone that belongs to me once bore the inscription. It will bear the name Fire.
That's quite unexpected, old man. Who would have... I can sense that this false, sweet dream is coming to an end. It's a shame you won't be able to see it firsthand. Yeah, not just those nameless. Even Mr. Wings is just like you. Stubborn, won't listen. But in the end, we managed to do it. And now we can find solace. Well, I don't know if they really meant it, but... Then I'll be joining you soon, you old fool. Let's get together and have supper again in hell. Oh, here's to you. To the imperfect.
It's warm here, isn't it?
I was just following the scent of life. It's particularly strong in a place like this. It's a shame these berries don't have much flavor.
Seriously? In case you didn't know, this fruit is pretty juicy. It becomes... Have you... lost?
Before coming here, I stopped by a place called Orkron. It had barren cliffs, and the flavor wasn't exactly sweet, but it left a lasting impression. Don't worry about it. Losing oneself is a reality that every self-annihilator must face.
Well, congratulations on adding... By the way, are you...
No, I had a companion in Orkron. She's a short, nameless girl who aspires.
Quite a...
She...
Well,
Condolences. I don't need them. The girl left with a smile.
that's proof that you're grieving for...
Or...
Afraid.
I'm afraid I'll forget the 30 days I spent with her. Just like all the other days. I fear that those vivid red memories will fade away too.
Hard to imagine. A ranger.
Because I have experienced this warmth many times. As long as this red color still lingers. In the end, it will lead me...
The one blessed by the But you're right about one thing. After spending so much time near this stagnant water,
When will this rain?
perhaps...
Have you heard of a planet named Biari Scamandros, Don Hung? Half an amber era ago, the family held an
Do you think the same thing will happen on
Yes. Or how else can we explain it?
Because of the nihility, I'm rarely affected by the power of other paths. But somehow...
I would disagree. Biori Scamandros is not part of the credit system or connected to the Silver Rail. It's nothing more. If the family messes with Penacony, that would be like declaring war on almost half of the factions in the cosmos.
No, they don't.
What do you mean?
The path in Penacony is impure.
Do you remember the ancient Sworn disaster? Two paths lost their eons in that...
Shipe, the Harmony. Legend has it that they...
Holy forgaroni! But I don't see any descendants of the propagation in Penacony.
I can't say for sure, but they're
Holy whoop. Now, this is getting way too complicated. Is this why you want us to leave Astana right away? Are you giving up?
The Charmony Festival will start soon.
Time is... I have another plan.
Hold on. Are you thinking of...
Exactly. The assistance from the Lawfu
Think it over carefully.
I have considered it thoroughly. My companions are... They're also once-in-a-lifetime treasures.
Are you the only one here, my child? The Nameless is quite the diplomat. Our secrets have spread like wildfire within the family. And IPC starships are gathering towards Astana. This is a crucial moment for us. So, where is the chosen one who harmonizes the varied sounds?
What do you mean? I'm right here in front of you.
You know, she was supposed to be the star of the Charmony Festival.
But the plan has changed. As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order. So I'll take her place.
You've always been wise beyond your years. I'm sure you understand the consequences of your choice.
If you consider this a betrayal, well, there can't be two suns in the sky. I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary.
Do you believe in karma?
If karma exists, then everyone has their own karma. You have yours. And my karma has nothing to do with...
All right. Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself for her, I'll grant your wish.
Well, the compromise came sooner than
You and your sister were born as twins of the Order.
Is this part of your...
Of course. You're still as... The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the harmony.
I have one final question. Why did you choose to bring the Order to Penacony? Wouldn't it have been better to choose a desperate world instead of a city filled with hope and dreams?
It's for justice. If we lose justice in our hearts, we'll make the same mistake as the Harmony did.
So, it's not you who manipulates the dreamscape with the Stellaron, but...
Well, that's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,336 souls.
I shall ascend to the heavens. Bathed in my light, my people shall flourish, while all evil shall be
This is the interior of...
It's quite exhilarating to be flushed into the air by...
And not only that, the entire... Even if we're late, a grand... Let's explore...
Firefly Type 4, activate!
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live! Every victory is hard won.